Hey guys, welcome back to another video here for PD2. This time I'm on the closed beta, first time getting access to it. Having a lot of fun so far, pretty exciting stuff to see things before they're coming out and seeing them get patched. And yeah, this video is for Holy Light. So this spell's been reworked to now do some damage, and we're going to take a look at just how viable it is for mapping. Short answer is it's not very good. Of course, being viable is opinion, but let's just take a look. So, Holy Light has two synergies now that do damage: Holy Bolt and Fist of the Heavens. And curiously, it doesn't have a synergy with Holy Nova, which you think it would have, but it doesn't, because it's kind of like a mini Holy Nova. So, that's interesting. Another thing that's kind of interesting is the tooltip doesn't say exactly what it does. Maybe they're just still working on that, and it's to come. But basically, the spell does an AoE about the size of the melee splash AoE. And if you target an enemy, the healing is less and the damage is more. If you target an ally, the healing is more and the damage is less, according to the patch notes. Whether or not that's actually happening, I can't really tell. But in any case, so I've maxed the synergies for it. I got, regular stuff to play the game, and I've also maxed Sanctuary to increase our magic damage. So I've put on the gear that I could get to get our skills up extremely high and also a decent cast rate. So we're at the second last breakpoint, 75, which is pretty typical for foe or Holy Bolt. And I've maxed out my inventory with these magic skill damage charms, which are performing better than P-combs at the moment, at least. And the sheet damage is 3,700 to 4,400. So if you compare that to just Fist of the Heavens here, with gear that's not totally optimized for it and missing a full synergy in Holy Nova, it's doing about the same amount of damage. And it's, of course, less AoE because you're not getting as much Holy Bolts coming off. If we compare it to Holy Bolt, which is, again, missing a full synergy, it's behind the Holy Bolt damage for sure. So this is strictly worse than all of the damaging Holy abilities for Paladin. And, yeah, let's just see how it looks. So I'm casting it now. I've got my sound off, but basically, it does like a little AoE, like I said, about the size of the melee splash. It does put enemies into hit recovery if it does enough damage, which is what you'd expect. It's very mana intensive, 30 mana a cast. Compare that to Fist of the Heavens, which is 19, or Holy Bolt, which is 11. It's the most expensive. So for leveling, this is not something you'll be using because it's just too much mana. I've got mana after each kill on my boots, and it's just, it's only 5 after each kill. It takes about 4 casts to kill one thing. This is a map with no resistances to magic, and yeah, you can see it's just it's very lackluster. It works. You could do it, but it is certainly not, there's no point doing it when the other two abilities exist. So, utility-wise, though, is it better for group play? Probably, because you'll be healing stuff. So you can be healing people's mercenaries, their summons. I died. My resistances are kind of bad, but yeah, we can just run over to this place. You can see how it does. It's definitely fine in LOD content. It's gonna be okay. But again, there's just no. It's strictly worse for solo gameplay, so you wouldn't use it. So that's a little disappointing for me because I thought we were gonna get a new mapping ability, something like I was expecting the balancing to be, more damage than Fist of the Heavens, but concentrated in a smaller area on the screen, kind of like Mind Blast from the Assassin Tree. But that's not what we're getting here. And that's fine if that's what they intended. Sure, it's way better than it used to be. That's for sure. The old spell didn't do any damage. It's kind of useless. But yeah, for keeping your Merc alive and for group play, Holy Light, it looks pretty good. I'm not sure you would go max these out per se. You know, and I didn't also max the prayer synergy. So of course you can see we'll get 20 times 10 more life healed per hit. So basically doubling the healing on this, which would make it pretty strong heal, like almost 1,000. So pretty good if I did that math right. If not, I'm sorry. I'm not stupid, I promise. But yeah, yeah, a little underwhelming. I do wish that we got a better, visual indicator. Right now, it's just what happens when a holy bolt hits something and heals it. That's the graphic you're seeing. So it's kind of meh. I'll be honest. It would be cool if we got a little mini Holy Nova like this, but in the size that the AoE is, which is about this that I'm drawing with my hand. So yeah, that's the new ability for Paladins. We didn't get anything else new, but I will be testing some other stuff that's related to other changes that happened for the whole game, namely the next melee on hit bug being fixed, or next melee always misses bug. So yeah, I'm also going to try out the new aura radius of stuff, because all of the elemental auras as well as Sanctuary got buffed for the radius, which is really cool. So that's going to boost up all of those builds that use them. And yeah, that's it for now. That's Holy Light. This is, of course, April 1st on the closed beta. So things might change. I'll give them whatever feedback I have about, what I think. But yeah, I think it's in a good spot for being a support tool, if that's what the main purpose of this is. And if that's all it is, then that's fine too. But I was a little excited that maybe we'd be getting a new spell for Paladins to use solo mapping. So that's it.